This is Tim. Tim is an everyday average cellular sales customer. He came in today for customer service needs. What Tim did not come in for today is to buy a new phone. We will ask discovery questions to better explain the need of our newest phones, and then we will use urgency to sell Tim that phone today. Selling with urgency is often misunderstood. It is not a sales tactic by itself, but rather it's the last step in a process. Before I can use urgency to close my sale, I have to increase the clarity of my offer, increase the relevancy of my offer, make sure that the value of the offer is properly understood, and reduce their anxiety and distractions about the offer. That first step, increasing the clarity of the offer. Let me give you an example. Make sure that it's clearly understood that a trade-in of a good working phone with no physical damage is required, and that trading in that device will result in a lot of savings that will be delivered in the form of a monthly billing credit. You see, if the offer isn't clear, then skipping forward will only result in delayed confusion and likely losing the sale. That second step, increasing the relevancy of your offer. A client needs to understand the benefit of this new phone versus that of the old one. Those benefits need to be clearly explained, as they will likely be the force of fighting on your behalf in your client's mind. When they're thinking, my phone is almost paid off, I probably shouldn't, the other half of their brain should be thinking, yeah, but that dual lens camera would make my pictures look so much better. This old one really takes terrible pics compared to that one. The third one, making sure that the value of the offer is properly understood. That's a T-chart. Plain and simple. No one likes to feel like they're part of a bait-and-switch game. Clearly write out the savings, both today and monthly. Writing it always trumps saying it verbally. And the last point, reduce their anxiety about the offer. At this point, you want to identify simple things distracting them from buying. For example, I'm going to have to buy all new cables. Or, what if I don't remember the logins for my apps? These are the type of distractions that seem trivial to you, but to your clients, they are real obstacles to saying yes, so you need to treat them as such. Fix them and explain them. If you first don't go through these 4 steps before presenting them with urgency, you will likely fail. It doesn't matter how good the deal is. If they don't understand the offer or appreciate the product, they're not going to say yes. It's at this point that you explain the 2 details that matter most: when the current promotion is ending and or the holiday that it's being offered for, and our worry-free 14-day guarantee. The end date is especially important because the client needs to understand that the offer is limited. This isn't a price they can come back in for another time and receive. Often the assumption is that wherever they are ready, it will likely be waiting. You have to correct that notion, and the 14-day worry-free guarantee lets them know that we are not in the business of strong-arming our clients, and that if they take a chance and try out my suggestion as their trusted sales representative, that I will stand by them if they don't like it as much as they thought they might. This weekend is Memorial Day. It's also approaching the end of the month, and this presents multiple opportunities for presenting urgency. Several of our promotions are limited to the weekend for Memorial Day, and still others end at the beginning of next month. If you follow these steps and you don't forget to explain both the timeline and the return policy, you will find fewer objections and a lot more yeses this weekend. I guarantee it.